Good morning, everybody. This is Viper GTS from MREinfo.com. We've got the whole day here to have some good food, so I figure I'd pop open one of these German EPAs. This is one of the newer style ones. It comes in the bag versus those cardboard boxes. From what I've heard, these are actually made by the French, same as the UN rations. So let's open it up, have a look. And in the interest of time, we're going to kind of do this all spread out all at once, because I don't like my videos being too long. Thanks. So we did have to cut this bag open with a knife. It doesn't have a peelable seal, and it is the number 3 Western, and it's dated expiration of 2020, so we're still plenty good on this. And we did get 3 big packs of salty crackers, 2 packs of sweet, a couple of peach jams right here, and this is pate intenso, so intense pate, or pachette as it's also called. And this one is crema de jamon York, so I'm guessing that's some type of ham dish, because jamon is ham. So we'll check that out too. And our mains, cassoulet, which is typically a meat and bean dish. I'll take a look at that later on. And then a pasta with beef. It's super helpful that this is all in English and also in German. I don't know German all that well, so that's great. A couple little dark chocolate bars, standard napkins, TP, tissues, whatever you want. Little can of cocktail or fruit cocktail. We'll count the cherries in that one. Couple of wipes, and then these 2 big accessory packs that we're going to dig into right now. And here's the contents of the accessory packs. They actually just completely kill you with drinks here. We've got 5 of the Gatorade style isotonic lemon drinks in this pack. Some chewing gum, looks like about 10 pieces in there, and also some of your water purification tabs, looks like 4 of those. And then the secondary pack, there's 6 huge packs of sugar. Milky drinks, 4 of those, which I'm guessing is just their way of saying whitener, and then 4 coffees, 2 teas, and 4 salts. An absolute pile of drinks. Let's have some food. And we're going to start off with a fairly simple breakfast, because I'm not much of a breakfast eater. So let's go with the coffee. Got our sugar, coffee, and then the milky drink whitener. I'm hoping this is what it is. I'm guessing it is. Set our machine to 4 ounces and pop open some of this fruit cocktail. Reminds me of being in elementary school, but let's give it a try while our coffee's going. Uh-oh, that exploded. Extra juice in this one. Count the cherries. None yet. 1. We got 1. Alright. Also our biscuits and a jam. Nice big pack, 20 grams of jam. The jam needed a knife. The little pull tab kind of failed on me, but we still got it open. And then we went with the sweet biscuits, which came in this little kind of holder here to insulate them or to protect them a bit from getting crushed. And they're for the most part in one piece. Give our coffee a stir. A bit chunky. Probably let this sit for a minute. We'll come back to it. And also, just a quick note, this did come from a trade box I did with Kevorkiy. He's over in the Netherlands, so another great one from Kevorkiy. Thanks a lot, buddy. So I let the coffee sit for about 3 minutes, and that is probably about as good as it's going to get. But hopefully it still tastes great. Oh yeah, nice strong cup. No complaints there at all. And we do have our fruit cocktail ready to go. And I did spread out some of the peach jam onto the crackers. We're not going to spend a lot of time on breakfast because there's a lot of stuff in this bag and little time to do it. So the fruit cocktail was just like any other fruit cocktail you'll have anywhere else in the world. Pretty good, a little sweet. Did come with a pile of this light syrup here. If I was a soldier, I'd definitely be drinking that, but I'm not going to do that today. And either way, it's good to note that the German rats do not come with any type of utensils, so I pulled out this spoon here and just used that. And so that's breakfast, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours, and we'll fire up some lunch. Time for a little pre-lunch snack. We're going to go with our pate de jamon York. Open this up. Yeah, it looks like as expected. Let me have a smell. Yep, it smells just like a pureed ham, basically. And open up the crackers. Going with the salty variety this time. and then make up one of our 80,000 drinks. This one is that isotonic lemon. Got it in about 10 ounces of water. It does call for around 8 250 mils. So this might be a little touch on the water side. Let that go for a second. Let's try out this ham spread. Soft, definitely fatty. Really light grind on it, so more like a ham pate if anything. Yeah, good and salty. Tastes just like, you know, standard ham, just in a pureed form. So pretty good for a little snack. Another bite of this, and we'll try out our drink. This is pretty good. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about the other one because I think it's probably more of a liver based, but we'll see. Yeah, great. And now for our lemon drink. Exactly like a lemon Gatorade, lighter on the flavor, heavier on the salt. Okay, so it's been a couple hours, so it's time for lunch. Let's get something heated up. I don't know, should we go with the cassoulet or the pasta with beef? I'm thinking let's go with the cassoulet. So this should be like a meat and bean type of dish. And it's going to go great with another pack of crackers, the salty variety, and also a bar of chocolate and another one of our sports drinks. So sport drink going in, another one of the lemons. Open up our nice bar of chocolate. Uh-oh, we got some bloomage. Wow. This one isn't that old, so I'm kind of surprised to see that. But it looks like it's just on the surface. So it should be okay. And then our crackers. These are the salty ones. Waiting for that main to heat up. Give our drink a stir. We know what to expect though. That light lemon, kind of high salt Gatorade type flavor. Main's got another 4 minutes to go, and we should be okay. Okay, we're ready. Let's get it plated up. Wow, look at that. It's almost got some kind of cheesiness going on. This should be really good. Once again, that's the cassoulet. And here's a quick close-up for you guys. You can see the white beans are most likely cannellini beans, which are also called white kidney beans. Maybe some pasta in there, I can't quite tell. Looks like a little bit. Couple of sausages, and it's a very cheesy smelling sauce. So let's give this a whack. It sounds good, smells good. Let's grab a bite. I did take a look at the ingredients. There's no pasta. It's strictly just these sausages. Looks like you get 3 of those. And then some white beans. It's a great sauce, has a slight cheese flavor to it. Garlic, onion, salt is perfect. You can tell there's a little bit of pepper in there. Not too much, not overpowering. But a great thick sauce. I mean, it's awesome. Let's try one of these sausages. Looks like the consistency is typical for like the Vienna sausage type of thing. Let's grab a little napkin here. Slight smoky flavor to the sausage, not much to it. Adds a nice kind of different texture to it. But yeah, as you can see there, very hot dog looking. And like I said, good smokiness, but it doesn't really add much to it. And there is no actual cheese in the sauce. It looks like it's more like a flour roux type of mix. I did take a look. The sausage is made of mostly chicken and pork. So, you know, the pork comes through, of course, but I didn't really expect there to be chicken in there. Let's grab some onto our cracker. Looks like a good bite. Grab a swig of our lemon Gatorade. Pile this cracker back up. And the crackers definitely need to be here because they add that textural component. But for the most part, this is a fairly soft entree. So the crackers are a helpful little crunch. It doesn't need the salt packet over here. Salt is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up off camera. but I figured we'd have a little bite of our chocolate here so you can try to kind of imagine what that tastes like. Center is perfect. No blooming to the center. It's a very dark chocolate. I mean, maybe, geez, I'd probably say this is a 70 to 80%er. So that's a pretty dark one, but has good flavor. Nice dessert. We're going to be saving this pre-dinner snack for a friend of mine. He's from Poland and he likes pasztet. So we're going to go ahead and give this to him because he'd appreciate it more than I would. Let's get our stove fired up for our dinner. Okay, so for dinner we're going to go ahead and make up one of our teas here. Small pack of tea. This might be powdered. It does actually, no, it is a bag. Okay. Felt kind of powdered, wasn't sure. Nice little pack of tea here. Doesn't say too much. Doesn't really even have a brand on it. Okay. And 1 pack of sugar. And 1 pack of our milky drink. And on tea, I normally set to 6 ounces, so we're going to go ahead and do that this time. Alright, so while that's going, I did want to note that I am about to make up the meal here. But look at the dates on here. It does say it's made in 18 right here. And then it expires in 2021. The outer pack said 2020, but it looks like the rations are slightly newer. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's put our main in. And from the look of it, the tea was actually a lot more successful with that whitener. This one definitely thinned out a little better than that coffee did. So let's turn down our heat and get our pasta with beef in there. Nice. Alright. 8-10 minutes, good to go. Okay, the main's ready. Let's plate it up. I didn't mention before, these bags are gusseted, so they stand up just fine. Alright, so here's our pasta with beef. Wow, big rotini pastas. Nice chunks of beef. It smells like a light tomato sauce. We'll take a taste and find out. A bit of rotini. Then here's the rotini with a big chunk of meat in there. There we go. Nice, very tender piece of beef. This is a great meal. I could eat this all the time. Salt is pretty good, but I might add just a touch just to see how it is. It's an American thing, but this would have been great with just a touch of spice, like maybe a little bit of hot sauce or something similar to that. But it doesn't really need it. Just an American thing. But yeah, a little bit of salt here. See if that helps it out. Pasta's pretty good. It's not, you know, it's not too soft. It's got some texture to it, so that helps. Salt is always a flavor enhancer, so it makes everything taste better. Our tea's been in there for quite a while. Looks like everything got fine in there. The whitener did thin out. Give it a try. Nice strong tea. The sugar might have been a bit too much. I probably should have done half a pack. Other than that, great cup of tea. A couple more bites of this. And there's not much of a dessert in this ration, but we might go with that peach jam because we got one left. And also a pack of the sweet biscuits. And then we're going to save our 10-pack of chewing gum for all the editing. Just a couple of bites left and we're all done. Sauce was great. It's kind of like a beef broth kind of mix type of thing. Hard to put a finger on it. It's really good. Check out our mince here, our gum. Looks like 7 pieces of those. We're going to use those during our editing, like I said. Also got half a bar of chocolate left. And we got to finish up our tea. Let's check out the stuff that we didn't use. Alright, so here's the stuff we didn't use. We've got about 20 drinks in here that we haven't used because there's just way too many. 1 pack of sweet biscuits. This is going to a friend of mine. He's from Poland, like I said. I work with him. But I'm giving him the pate intense and also a pack of the salty biscuits along with a couple of drink mixes. So he'll enjoy that. But thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Alright, everybody. So that was my first German EPA, number 3 Western. Entrees were great. That pasta and beef was awesome, and that cassoulet was also a great lunch. I had that ham pate, also really nice and tasty. I'm going to give the other one to a friend of mine because he's going to like it a lot more than I would. But a great first experience with the German rations. Definitely going to have one again. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.